The fact that you would even discuss my looks is insane. I'm a bad bitch. Always been a bad bitch.
Cause we A-listers, we paid sisters, this why.
Hey, you're watching Teen Femininity and my name is Rose. On this channel, we talk about femininity, leveling up, elegance, and self-improvement tips for teenagers. And so if you're interested, consider subscribing to become a diamond. If you're already a subscriber, welcome. If you're not, consider subscribing. So diamonds, let's talk about how to level up or how to be the main character in your life. This gives me like leveling up kind of vibes. It doesn't really give me like being more feminine or elegant kind of vibe. It gives me like leveling up your life type of vibe. So yeah, being the main character in your life is super important on this leveling up journey. I feel like this is what some content creators mean when they say putting yourself first. Some content creators have discussed this topic, but here is my take on it. So with that said, let's get into the video. My first tip is to picture your future self. I need you to picture your future self or how you want to be. Maybe you see yourself to act like a certain cartoon character or an influencer. Picture how she looks like, how she walks, how she talks, or how she dresses, how she acts. Then present yourself as her every single day in all that you do. Even if you need to fake it, do it. It will later on come naturally. It will take time, but it will come. And when I mean fake it, I don't mean fake that lifestyle. Maybe you see your future self with a Chanel bag or, expensive jewelry or stuff. That's not what I mean. I don't mean go get some money and go spend it all on that. I mean with that confidence that your future self exudes, and with that with those morals that your future self has. That's what I want you to exude. I don't want you to fake your lifestyle or change your accent. Just present yourself with those morals, Present yourself with that positive attitude, that discipline, that focus that your future self has every single day, and it will come naturally. The one thing I really, really want you to focus on faking is the confidence, because if you can't fake anything at all, or you can't try to fake anything at all, you don't have any idea on what to fake being confident. That I assure you, that's how I got my confidence.
What do you do on those days that you don't feel that confident or fearless or powerful like you did out there?
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not? It's either that or cry myself to sleep. Who wants to do that? You wake up with puffy eyes the next day. That's a waste of tears.
I don't mean faking your lifestyle, or be true to yourself, okay? Just be true, be real. The next tip is to stop centering your life on other people. Whatever they think about you, whether they think you look pretty or not, or your head is too big or not, or whether they think you're smart or not, it doesn't matter unless it's coming from you. Focus on God, then yourself. Focus on being your best self and on growing. Having that burning desire to grow and become perfect. For my believers, I take it from Matthew chapter 5 verse 48. You therefore must be perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. Personally, I feel like I am a growing perfectionist. That's what I feel like I am. I realized that as I started to embark on this journey, I am pretty much never satisfied. I am never pleased with anything that isn't the best or up to my standard of perfection. And at times this is kind of toxic, because let's admit, being a perfectionist is toxic, but at times you get things done in ways that you don't expect it. At times it brings excellence. The negative part of being a perfectionist is that you tend to be really, really hard on yourself and at times on those around you. Nothing is really, really perfect unless it's to the perfecter. I wanted the best because I know I deserve the best. Wanting the best doesn't come cheap or easy. It takes money, hard work, and time. At times, it involves mistakes and breakdowns, but you either strive for the best or settle for anything else. You can't be in between. Yeah, you can't be in between, okay? I don't think there is a perfect body or a perfect look or a perfect job done, no matter what society says. Everything that we think is perfect, like you see on TV, you see on the internet, is not really perfect unless you see it that way. Nothing really is. There are lots of things that we define, like different people find perfect. There is diversity all around. Until you see this to be perfect, it's not really perfect. It's just what society tells you to be perfect. It is only perfect to the perfecter. And until the perfecter is satisfied, it is not perfect enough. This leads me to my next tip. Have your own opinions and thoughts. Think on your own. From the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, revised and expanded by Arthur R. Pell. I really hope I'm saying his name right. It said, you have a brain and a mind of your own. Use it and reach your decisions. That's what I think it would sound like. Stop asking people what they think about you or about your hobbies or interests or what they think about your decisions or about your opinions in life. If you do things or wear clothes that make you happy, there is no need to ask or care about what someone else thinks about them. The only human whose opinions actually matter in your life is you. Live your life every single day like how you want it to be. And of course, live it in a way that doesn't offend God or distance you from God. From the book, Think and Grow Rich, it was stated that close friends and relatives, while not meaning to do so, often handicap one through opinions or sometimes through ridicule, which is meant to be humorous. Thousands of men and women carry inferiority complexes with them all through life because some well-meaning but ignorant person destroyed their confidence through opinions or ridicule. Yeah. If you do good, people will talk. If you do bad, people will talk. Have that I don't give enough kind of mindset when it comes to opinions that you know will drag you down. And just be you and focus on you. From the book, it was stated that, I'm really quoting from the book because I honestly wouldn't have thought of these, found these wise words on my own if it wasn't from this book. That's why I'm really quoting from the book. But it said, if you need facts or information from other people to enable you to reach decisions, as you probably will in many instances, acquire these facts or secure the information you need quietly without disclosing your purpose. Just be discreet. The next one is don't talk too much. Stop talking about your plans. Stop talking about your goals. Stop talking about your future self. Stop talking about your future partner. And stop talking about your next move. Just do it. Just start. When you talk too much, you end up wasting time and even saying something you didn't mean. As I said, focus on you and growing. Do you know how many books you need to read in order to pass? Do you know how many books you need to read to grow and improve? Do you know how many reps of exercise you need to do before you get your dream body? Do you know the sacrifices or what it takes to get that dream job or do that dream course or be that future self? Do you know how early you need to wake up? Listen, stop talking and start the action. At times we talk and feel a sense of accomplishment, but let your work do the talking. You don't need to explain to anyone. Okay? You don't need to explain yourself or what you do. People will question what you do, but you don't need you don't owe anyone any explanation. No one needs to hear that you are working hard to be the best, and you don't have to tell anyone you're trying to be the best version of yourself. Just do it. You talking not only invites unnecessary attention, but it brings unnecessary opinions, which we both know that will later discourage you and make you deviate from focusing on you. The next one is don't compare yourself. If you do, stop. The only characters you need to compare yourself, especially as a believer, is Jesus and your best self. If you're not a believer, compare your current self to your best self. Maybe there is someone who has qualities you desire. It is okay to aim to possess such qualities, but don't aim to be them or just try to be a replacement of them. An exact copy, if I may say. If you still want to be exactly them, exactly like them or just them, I'm not going to tell you not to be them, but I am going to tell you to make it suit you or just make it look original. Make it seem like you are just being who you are, but instead you are admiring and visualizing yourself as someone else. Just make it seem like they're your inspiration, which in actual fact they are. I'm not saying steal someone's identity, but I am saying that if you want to be like someone or just a mini version of that person, vision yourself as that person and act like that person. Fake it till you make it. Which, as I said, don't fake the status, but fake that, the morals. Yeah, the morals. Don't lie about your status or lifestyle. Vision yourself with that confidence that someone exudes. If you can be an actual person, it can be an actual person, sorry. If it can be an actual person, a cartoon character, or a number of people. For example, maybe you look up to Kylie Jenner or Beyonce. You adore their mannerism. For you, Beyonce walks with class and elegance, and Kylie exudes sensuality and just confidence. You can picture yourself as them. Don't lie about your financial or societal status or take their names or get plastic surgery to be a twin. But see yourself with that level of beauty. When you walk into a room, just see yourself to carry that queen bee vibe when you open the door and everyone's just staring at you and you feel like a star. That's it. But you get the point. If you want to imitate someone, sure, but know your limit. Don't change your name or revolve your world around them. It's okay to borrow their style and add a bit of a twist to it. A twist of your own. Do that. Do whatever makes you happy and don't care about anyone's opinion. But remember that there is only one original. The rest are copies. It's okay to be a copy. It's okay to be a copy, but know your limit. Don't force yourself to be the original. Accept that you find joy in imitating certain people, but note not to take it too far. Don't take it too far. And if the original doesn't approve of it, stop. There have been instances where people will call out, celebrities will call out people who admire them because they're taking it too far. If that happens, just stop. I don't encourage being a copy of someone, but if it brings you joy, who am I to judge? But know your limit. Don't revolve your life around them, studying their next move, what they do, or stalk them. Don't be a creep or a crazy fan. It just makes them the center of attention in your life. Remember, you are the star here. Make it seem like you are somehow the original, but not a thief. So many celebrities adore traits from others and make it somehow suit them, suit themselves and their lives. And they do it so well that it looks like they're the original. Like, I can give a number of celebrities, but I don't want, I don't want to drag anyone, but do it in a way that suits them. And it is okay. It is okay to give credit or show that you adore them as your role model. It's okay. Okay. Don't have that much pride. It's okay. It's okay to admire someone and, take, like, want to be that person, or see a nice picture and take it and take a picture of that person's pose and just be like, oh, I got this idea from this. Like, it's okay. Okay, no one will kill you. No one will do anything. And as I said, don't care about anyone's opinions. It is okay. But that tip was for those who want to be like other people. But for those who don't, I advise you to compare yourself to your best self. Live your life as her and just do it. Or at least try. If you deviate, pick yourself back up. The aim is to be your future self. But if you're not striving to be, then what's the point in wanting to be that? Don't compare yourself to your friends or relatives, especially when it comes to your body or intelligence. Each of us were shaped uniquely and we were made for intended purposes. No single person has all the desirable features. It might be a lot, they might have a lot, but not all. We all do. We all have features that are desirable. If you are going to compare yourself to someone, make sure it's a productive comparison. Don't compare yourself to someone in order to feel bad about yourself. Compare yourself to someone in order to know where you are in life or do whatever it takes to get there. Have a target and have that burning desire to get there. So much so that when you see someone there, it sparks that fire. It sparks that burning desire. An example for me is whenever I look at a picture on Pinterest and Instagram and I feel so moved that I want to be there. I want to be on that level. I want to be on that level of femininity and that level of sensuality, and that level of, makeup, like being a makeup artist, or that level of, being able to communicate and be that expressive. See, don't see and envy. See and strive to be. That's the whole point of a productive comparison. Yeah, at times you might not be able to help that feeling of jealousy and that feeling of disappointment, but it might come, but let that be a burning fuel that I'm gonna get there. Don't try to bring someone down while you're seeing that person. Don't try to bring someone down while you see yourself being there. Try to get there and maybe higher. Okay, if you envy that person so bad, envy that person so bad that you would raise yourself up and be more happy. Don't see yourself that, oh, I can't see that person that happy. I need to be happier. So you know what? I'm just gonna make that person miserable. No, don't do that. Don't. Or what's the point? We women need to lift women up. We don't bring them down. If you do that, just click off this video right now. Click off. Seriously, click off. The next tip is discipline. You need discipline in everything, even in worship. You need that discipline to move forward and even to see and act like the best. It takes discipline to study like your future self. It takes discipline to walk and talk like your future self. It takes discipline to stay in character. It's not going to be easy, okay? But do it anyway. Discipline is not doing things you're in the mood to do. Because at times we feel like, oh, I'm not in the mood to dress up, or I'm not in the mood to, clean my room. I'm not in the mood to study. Discipline is not about that. It's doing things needed to be done, whether you're in the mood or not. And I learned that being disciplined is living life by design, by how you design it. Like a movie. Imagine you're a star. How you design your room, how you design your scene, how you want everything to be. That's discipline. It's living life by design, your design. So these are my tips in being the main character of your life. I feel like what all the main characters in every movie we see or every video is that they are the main people we focus. Like the whole movie is about them. The whole focus is on them, not the people in the background, not people next to them. I mean, yeah, there may be people in the background who are close to them, but the main people are the main people, they are who they are. And irrespective of how they look like or what they do, whether hero or villain, that's what they all have in common. It's about them. The story is about them. And I feel like that's what we should put in mind when we hear the main character. The focus should be on you. Your life should be about you, not about a boy or the media or a celebrity you have a crush on. But it should be on you. You should be the center. If you're a believer, it should be Christ in you, mostly Christ. But that's what it should, sorry for the background noise, but that's what it should all be about, you. And the camera should be on you, but no pressure though. Be true to yourself. That's what makes you you. And that's basically it. That's what I feel like. That's what being the main character means. Not how you dress, but how you are the main person in your life. Like you are on top of the world. Live it like you're on top of the world and that you are the best, irrespective of where you come from or who you are or your societal or financial background or how popular you are in school. I'm not saying bring all those around you down or walk with pride and arrogance. No, I'm not saying walk all over people. But I am saying don't ever let anyone bring you down and don't focus on anyone else. Don't ever let anyone see the heat. Don't let anyone talk down. I mean, people are going to talk down upon you, but don't let it break you. The whole point is to focus on you. If you are a believer, let God direct you in everything you do, and through His word, prayer, and the voice of the Holy Spirit. So that's it. That is the end of the video. My name is Rose, and follow me on Team Femininity 123 on Instagram. Listen to my podcast, Team Femininity and Depression, and you can follow me on Pinterest. Links in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something from it. Comment with a smiley face, that smiley face emoji with the sunglasses if you got to the end of this video. I really feel like that gives me like cool leveling up kind of vibes. So yeah, that's basically it. And you can comment and tell me how your day is. Yeah. And you can tell me what you learned from this video. So yeah, that's basically it. I hope your day is great, and stay blessed.
How do you continue to be fearless every day and be your true self?
You be fearless every day, and when you don't feel like it, just pretend, girl. That's it. Really and truly, don't let them see you sweat. You have to work really hard. A lot of sleepless nights. Do not quit, but also try to take breaks. And I gotta give myself that advice. You gotta take breaks just to check in with yourself.